Welcome to the White House.
Yo, buddy. Still alive?
Hey, buddy.
Yo, buddy. Still alive? Yo, buddy. Still alive?
streakers. We got 40 streakers. Why are you guys streaking so much, huh? What's the big deal? What's with the streaking? Where have your clothes gone? At this point, do you even own any clothes? Good morning, Dornians. Welcome in. Millions upon millions of streakers. This is... call it minimalist living. I don't know about that one. I don't know if that's how it works. Honestly, I'll be real. I'll be real with you. I'm not sure that's how it works. I used to go. Same. That happens to me as well. In one of the streams I frequent, I think I'm on like a 40-something streak, and I just keep forgetting the day when it like hits. I forget what number. It's like I don't check, right? And then it happens like when I'm not looking. It's like, redeem your thing now, and I'm like, oh, okay, just give me a second, and it's done. And I'm like, I can't be bothered to click in to do it. Y'all got stream streaks. They like streaking. They like streaking. It's okay if you don't. Some people like their clothes. That's fine. They said it doesn't let you redeem the last. Biggest number if you have it. Yeah. I guess it forgets. It forgets object permanence or whatever. It's like, no, you don't have 40 anymore. You only have 41. You only have 41. That's all. Too bad, so sad. It's just a little bit silly, you see. You see? Wait. But a good morning, Dornians. It was a nice rainy day yesterday. It was a nice rainy day, and I forgot to make hot cocoa. I'm so sad. I kept thinking like, okay, once I finish this thing, I'll make hot cocoa tonight, but I never did. I might just bring a bag to work today, even though it's not raining. The rain does not go on to today. It does not continue on to today. But I want to drink hot cocoa. I desire hot cocoa. I feel like well, we'll see. We'll see. Is it JP branded or American? It is Swiss Miss. It's Swiss Miss! But hey, that's not bad, no. I mean, you can buy Swiss Miss here. They like slap Japanese translation on the back of it, but you can buy Swiss Miss here. So it's not, I don't have to pay like import prices or anything. That's all I care about. There was actually one time, I have no idea why. I think it was just someone, I don't know if they got it as a present or if they bought it themselves, but someone brought in a pack of 60 Swiss Miss hot chocolate mixes into the office and just left it for everyone. You bet your bottom, Gordians, that I drink hot chocolate every day. Every day! It was glorious. Okay, yeah, for some reason, Hat's not coming back. I don't know why. I like that some streamers I watch have their own system tied to check and redeem so that everyone can keep up. Yes, I am planning to do that. I just need to set it up, is the thing. So that it's like it's a collection, or it collects just how many streams you've been to on top of Twitch's streak system. Like, even if you miss a stream, it still has like all the streams you've been to. Hataraki Ufo. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. Because I do like that better. Because I do think that Twitch is doing this only for the FOMO. It's nice that you can save your streak, but it's still annoying. Like, what if you're like me? Like, there's another streamer I watch, and I only watch them at work, but the streamer streams over the weekend, so I lose my streak every weekend. I watch them every single weekday, but weekends, nope. Nope, that's 48 hours. That's 48 hours. I lose the streak on the Saturday, and then on the Sunday, it's all over. It's all over. I'll never get a streak. Is this Sleep Kimi or is it just... There's the vibe, extra comfy. This is Sleepy Kimi. This is Ippy Kimi. Dialing in to you from... Gosh, I wish I could... I wish I was streaming from my bed. That would be... If I could ever get rich enough to have a whole setup at my bed to stream, it'd be so over. It'd be so over. Did you see the Apex Legends Gundam stuff? Yeah. Yeah. Someone tagged me even. And it was like, they tagged me in a group of like multiple people. And those other people, they all played Apex. And then there was me. And then there was me. I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. You can't make me. I have to pay for this. I would have to pay for this. It's not, I can't, you won't, you can't get me. Sorry, Apex. Sorry, Apex. I have a feeling my money's not going to Titanfall 3, so you're not getting my money. The Char skin is free. I'll probably betray everyone though. He's gonna betray everyone. Apex Jelly arc. I had my Apex arc, and it lasted one whole stream. One whole. You did shoot someone when you tried reviving them? Yeah. But they didn't die, okay? They didn't die, so I have never betrayed anyone in my life. I've never betrayed anyone in my life. You see? You see, we're all good. We're all good. How they do? Well, I am still thinking of adding another day. The problem is that I have not gotten my life together enough to where I can add another day where I have stream and I don't have time to get ready. I don't think it will be Mondays though. I mean, I guess it'll be Mondays for some of you. But yeah, at the current time, I don't have my life together enough to have another morning taken by a stream and not able to get ready.
Yo, buddy. Still alive?
Oh, it should be a Monday stream because it'd be Sunday for some of you guys. But yeah, Monday streams means that, or just an extra stream, or morning streams, that's what I meant. Morning streams means that I have to make my bento the day before, which means I need to have time at night to do such thing during my 2.5 hours before I go to bed. And currently I am struggling to get my current stuff done. So yeah, I need to get my life together. It's a Kimi live haunch stream would be pink. That'd be pink. I wish I could. I Well, actually, I could probably sleep at this desk. I can't sleep at my work desk all that easily. I wish I could just... There's part of me that wishes that I could just not eat lunch at work and just sleep under my desk instead. But I don't know how kosher that is. I don't know. I don't know how hard be viewed for doing that. He just has too much of a nightlife, that Jelly, hitting all the clubs and dating all the boys, all of them, every single one of them. Yeah, I'd be backing up that thing. And by that thing, I mean my files. I'm backing up my files. She spends more time reading than actually going out. I actually haven't even read recently because like I go over my bedtime to finish things and I'm like, I shouldn't read. I'll be up too late. I shouldn't read. Backing up files in this day and age is a flex. It's okay. I still have space on my drive. Although I say that, but that's because I pay for a little extra space. I wouldn't otherwise. Imagine having storage. I don't have it on my computer. I don't have it on my computer. My computer is constantly in a state of, can you delete some files? Alright, let's... wait, I gotta do this. And then
Welcome to the White House.
There we go. Yeah. No more keyboard. Goodbye, keyboard. Hello, baby. Baby. He's a rolly baby. I recently backed up the majority of my important files on one of my hard drives that is failing me. I'm just glad that none of my Japan trip pics were affected. Good. I should back up files again. I have most stuff, like most base stuff for VTubing safe somewhere, but I don't think I've updated it recently. I think we should be downloading more RAM! Surely that's how it works. I might be due for a Windows reinstall. Ugh. I can't do that because I'm still on Windows 10. I don't think they'd let me do that. I think they'd be quite mad if I did that. They'd be like, wait, you what? Wait, but 11's right here. What are you doing, ma'am? Ma'am, can you... Ma'am? Ma'am? Boop, boop. Yes, Barnans. We've got boy. We've got boy. We've got... predecessor. I don't want to change from... Neither do I. If only for the fact that they won't let me have the bar on top without third-party stuff. Unless, I think someone maybe said that they changed that. I can't remember. But I don't think they will. And the one thing that I have, because I use Windows 11 at work because they made us all change. So like I test everything there. And I have something that makes it so that the bar's at the top, but sometimes it doesn't work in the sense that I'll go to press the calendar button, which I use a lot because I like to be able to you see what's going on in the future when people tell me dates. Sometimes it just doesn't show up. I'll click the calendar and it just doesn't appear. Nothing happens. Like, oh, cool. I guess. Fine. Her. You're a bar on the top of a screen, girl? Yeah.
Yo, buddy.
It's me.
Still alive?
I blame growing up with a man. I have no legitimate excuse except that I had Mac growing up, so yeah. The Kimi can't see the GUIs, so she doesn't even know hers is cursed. GUI. Bar on side vertical monitor was genuinely life altering for me. So when I had 2 screens at my old job, I had bar on side. I just don't like bar on bottom. Who's looking at the bottom? Who looks at the bottom? Graphical user interface. I didn't realize that we separated it. I did not realize we separated it. What are we doing today, Dornian? What are we building today? The subtitle, true. That is true. But like on my computer for everything else. I like looking up. I don't like looking down. I'm more used to looking up. I think having the taskbar on the top per window and the window controls to kind of confuse. Yeah, that's true. All the like window, like your X button and all of that, that's all at the top. Although when you have your bar at the top, like even at Windows 10, it still messes up. I think that's why they got rid of it, because it was already broken on Windows 10. I forget I have a bar. I use Linux. Set up everything so that I can use the keyboard for everything. Oh, I kind of hate that. Or you never. I'm a person. I need to see something in front of me, or else like it doesn't work. Like I have things like sprawled out all over my house because I need to be able to see them. So that would not work for me at all. Why remember all keyboard shortcuts when you can have them all laid out for you right there? Most companies transitioning to 11 was pretty rough. Oh, I was watching. We had no problem. I don't think anybody at my company had a problem transitioning to Windows 11. Alright, let's see. What do we gotta build? We got the whole body done. The question is, what do they have us do next? The arms! The armatod. We get to make these fellas right here. Use the keyboard to swap tabs on my browser instead of just clicking the tab. Oh, yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that. Do you even use your mouse? Are you just like mouseless? Alright, what do I need? We need A, B, C. I guess it's sometimes. Oh my god. A wizard. A computer wizard right there. A, C. E! Trackpad gaming, controller gaming. Get the controller that has like the ball on it. Get like an old school controller. Well, Steam controller also has a trackpad. Nom, nom. Nom, nom, nom. Yeah, I'm definitely bringing hot chocolate to work. I cannot be stopped. I cannot be stopped, Dornians. You can't stop me. I know you might try. Try as you might. It's impossible. Trackballs are making a big comeback. I think because I know when I was looking for ergonomic mice. a lot of places were like, oh, just get a trackball. I was like, I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I'm not there. I'm not that needing of the ergonomics. But I can totally see that happening. Wait, he should. Get a is that actually the name of something? I might get it for the name alone. I could be swayed just by that name. Reminds me of the patent that I think Sony put out for a buttonless all-screen controller. What? Oh. No way Ploopy has it for you. It is? Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. Using one of those laptops now for DJing. It's really nice to have separate devices for a certain task or a hobby you want to work on. That's me with my laptop. My sick gaming laptop that we use when we have to play 18 plus. My laptop now is basically exclusively for streaming 18 plus visual novels. Yes, sirree. Don't let anyone find it. No, I'm gonna tell the world. I'm gonna tell the world. Why not eye tracking and winking left and right to click? I would get so confused. I'd be like, alright, I need to right click, and then I'd have to sit here and be like, which one's right? And then I'd be like, okay, I think I got it. I don't got that muscle memory to click with my left and right eyes. I don't know my left and rights. Like I know them, but I need some buffer time. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, that's the only A. Wait, is it? Oh wait! Hope we have other A's. Okay, A6 and 7. It'll never not be funny, Dornians. It will eventually, but it never will. It never will, truly. Speaking of funny things, guys, scary movie is coming out. Left hand makes an L with your thumb. Yeah, see that does make sense if you remember which way an L is. When I'm just out in my daily life, and I do this, suddenly both look correct. front of my keyboard by myself. Otherwise, suddenly both of these look like L. And I can't remember. That's why you use a watch. Wait, like you're like, oh, my watch is on my left hand. Is that what you're thinking? See, the problem is. You see, the problem is here, Varso. When I wore a watch, I wanted to wear a watch because I first saw it in a manga. Okay. The problem is the manga that I read it from was flipped. It was back in the ye old days of flipping manga. So the character had their watch on their right hand. So I now only exclusively wear watches on my right hand. It feels wrong to put a watch on any other wrist but my right hand. But you know, you put the watch in your non-dominant hand. Where did it say that when I was reading the manga, huh?
Still alive?
I didn't learn that until like years later. Years! I read that manga when I was in like elementary school. Nobody said anything. I had my watch. Everybody thought, I guess, that I was left-hand dominant or something, because nobody questioned my watch on my right hand. And like nobody questioned when like my I would write and they would just be like, well, cause see, here's the thing is I put it upward facing, so like even when I would write, it wouldn't like clack. So I write like this, so it wouldn't hit anything. But yeah, it wasn't until way later into my watch wearing career that I was told that you're supposed to wear it on your non-dominant hand. And I was like, what rule is this? You don't just choose a hand that you want to put it on? What do you mean there's rules? Why are there rules to watch it? It's messed up, Thornians. It's messed up. These rules. Who decided these rules? 24, 28. I just wanted to look like a character in Real Bout High School. She's not even like... She might have worn glasses. I was gonna say, I don't even... She's not like a main character or anything. But I think she might have worn glasses, so that might have been enough for me to think that she was cool. I think Power Rangers got me accustomed to wearing wrist-mounted devices on my left wrist because that's where they'd always... Yeah, they probably also follow the non-dominant hand rule. I think it's one of the two reasons. Easy to put on and take off with your dominant hand and it doesn't get in the way of while you're writing. You see, I'm just really good with my non-dominant hand. I might as well be ambidextrous, Thornians. I might as well be. Let's see what else. B15 and 19. Ring rule always puts me off, so wait, there's ring rules? What the fuck? Actually, wait, I have a funny story about that too. When I was in college, when I was in the universities, I was in like, I took a drama class for like the GEs. And there was a scene that we had to do where someone puts a ring, like puts a ring on your finger because like I don't know, like they decided to get back together, the two characters or something. I put out the wrong hand. I still don't know which hand is the wedding ring hand. Which hand? Which hand? Left? I hate that. 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 That's why are people putting why? The side with it's not the side with the Y's. The side with the Y's is the right. You're all stinky. You're all stinky. You're stupid. That one changes country to country. Alright, can someone find me the country where they put it on the right? Because that's where I'm gonna move. Well, someone here isn't married. Shut up! Find me a Dornian who is. Okay, I know some, but find me a Dornian who is. That track almost sounded like Thorn Stage from DKC. It might have been. We are in video game music again today. It's supposed to be because it's a vein that goes from the finger to the heart. But that would be the same for both! And all of them go to the heart! Or else they wouldn't get blood! I could put it on my toe and it would still lead back to the heart. Like that. Okay, we also need 20? Everything is connected to the heart bone. Wait a second. I gotta pull out some anatomy books. What's this heart bone you speak of? 16, 17. But spoken like a true king of hearts.
Yo,
That's
buddy.
right.
Still alive?
That's right. Yeah, I don't wear any rings. I wear no rings. Like, I saw people freaking out that Leonard Kennedy has a wedding band. I was like, how did people, like, know, like, instantly? Bum, bum, bum. Oh yeah, we haven't done good mornings. Oops! Let's see. Seems like most of Eastern Europe and the Balkans is on there. Alright, I'm moving there. That's where I'm going. Everyone understands me there. Because of the Romans? Like the Romans? Screw the Romans. Screw the Romans. Alright, let me get my Dorning. Ahem! Good. Dorning. Rex! Good Dorning G. Good Dorning Omega Ultima. Good Dorning Dwarf. Good Dorning D10. Good Dorning Red Street Ram. Good Dorning Bully. Good Dorning Lily. Good Dorning Viso. Good Dorning Deja Vu. Good Dorning Tachikoma. Good Dorning Overshot. Good Dorning Butter. Good Dorning Wanderer. Good Dorning Clem. Good Dorning Evernight. Good Dorning Friends. If that ring isn't because he's with Wong, then it's Wong. See what I did there? But yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying. They like, if Capcom doesn't go the route of like, well, he got a lady off screen that has no connection to the plot, then it's probably Ada. Can't believe she's waving with the don't do it. As a bicycle door, welcome in. Okay, so I got both of those pieces. Any other beads? No. For a second, I was like, it's weird that the arms are white, but no, that's how it goes. That's how the Gundam does it. Right, so C19 and 23. Driver on, please. Engage. Oh my god, engage. They get it. They get it. Engage. Cause finger. Ring finger. Actually, what is it? Shabby-dooby-lock, the henshin guy, he always wears rings. Does he wear a ring on his married finger? Dornians? Does anybody know? This is of the utmost importance. Is Shabby-dabby-doop the henshin guy? Oh, he wears it on his right hand? Naruhodo. Naruhodo. That means he wants to get married to me. That's what it means. Trust me on this, guys. Trust me on this. Lizard's rings are worn on the middle finger. Is this one? Is this the wedding? Well, I guess it'd be this side. Is this the one? Is this the marriage finger? I think it'd be funny if the marriage finger was the middle finger. That's a marriage fingy! Okay. This is marriage fingy. This is flip off fingy. This is baby fingy. This is pointer fingy. This is them. Okay. I guess it does give this guy like a thing to do. This poor guy. This poor guy though, he's got nothing. You guys can tell I never played wedding or marriage as a kid. I didn't care about those things. I had much more important stuff to worry about. Like anime. Let's see, then we got 13 and 33. Oh, these thingies are gloves. Like the chicken bumps. Not to accidentally cut off important stuff. Like fingers. Weebler, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I was a kid, I would never put the ring pop on my finger. No, don't put the ring pop on your finger. It gets too sticky and gross. I just never did that because I hated that, like, after a while, like, all of your saliva would come down from the ring and just like go on to your finger. I hated that. I couldn't deal with that. I would just hold it. I would just like hold it in my fingers. Like this. I would just like pinch it. Here's the thing. I would just watch kids and they would just put it on. I'd be like, ah! Don't do that! Stop it! I didn't even like looking at it. 17. Oh, miss!
42. The answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything.
Exactly! times 7? Yeah. Yeah, that's the question. The question, the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything is what is 6 times 7? And the answer is what? I don't. Why are you? Why are we? Why the failure? Huh? Huh? That was great timing. I think he planned it. This is all theorized before. Have you ever seen the live? I have no knowledge, honestly. I have the book. So wait, is that easy to grab? No, it's not. I have like the really sick Barnes & Noble's edition of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Like, you know how they have like really cool hardcovers? I have the one for Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I will read that one day. One of these days. One of these days. There's an 80s TV show? I feel like I'd want to, because the book came out first, right? I feel like I'd want to read that and then look at the other stuff. Oh, what hands do I want? I want her to be holding her chain. Does she need a special hand for her chain? Ball with chain. She needs a close hand. Roger Dodger. The Kiwi, are you the type of person that eat chopsticks with their Cheetos? They eat Cheetos with chopsticks? Yes, I eat all chips with chopsticks. All chips with chopsticks, 100%. It's not even just Cheetos, it's all chips. All of them. Always have, always will. How would you get your fingies dirty? Why would you do that? 37, 36. This is where these two will differ, Dornians. I love doing that with only Cheetos. I like to eat my fingers after I eat my Cheetos for the flavor, but then it's a one-time thing! Do you grow back? Are you like a gecko? Are you like a gecko? Do you grow back your fingies after you eat them? Cause then I can understand this point of view. I can understand it then. Every food is a one-time thing. But you kind of need your fingies, don't you? Am I wrong? Learned of chopsticks trick like a couple years back from little sis. Gotta admit, it's very handy. I like basically live at my desk, so it's very handy for me. You lick your eyes if you're a gecko. Okay, but that's cool. Imagine not needing to use eye drops when your eyes are dry. And instead you can just lick your eyes. Does that not sound far more efficient? Like you wouldn't have to buy any unnecessary medical. That's an expense gone. You just gotta lick your eyeball. That sounds so much better. And it's like natural human instinct to just like lick your wounds, right? Like we have a whole idiom for it. When you hurt something, like your immediate first thought. Well, the unga bunga first thought. Maybe if you actually think a little bit about it, you won't. But it's to like you suck on it, like if you cut your thumb or something. Like you immediately you're like, oh, let me lick that really quick. Not lick it, but like just cover the wound. Got a snake bite. Suck out the poison. I would love to be able to just lick dry eyes. That sounds quite useful. I think I've even, for the chopsticks thing, I think I've seen, I've even seen there's like specific chopsticks that you can get where it's like, they go on, you stick them on your fingers. Like they got little rings under them so that you can just like type and then you can just pick up with your special chopsticks that are connected to your hands and then you can go back to typing. So you don't even, it takes away the problem of even having to pick up the chopsticks. They're just connected to you. I always think about getting those so I can be the ultimate level of lazy. I mean, efficient! Efficient. The ultimate level of efficient. Super duper high school level efficiency. And before they turn into a marketable product. Oh, they're definitely already being sold. Like, I want to say, like, you can buy them at Daiso or something. Like, it's one of those, like, dumb Japanese items. Where you're like, is this really necessary? And it is. Sometimes it might be. It's more... like, to pluck it? Or, like, with cuts? Yeah, like, if you get a cut, you're like, oh, mouth to cut instantly. Even though our saliva does nothing. Our saliva doesn't really help anything. It must be some weird thing in our brains from long ago. Evolutionary times have let us down and our saliva no longer actually helps us. But there must have been a time when our saliva actually did something for our cuts, for our body. This is where having a third arm is useful. Regular chopsticks and feet. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you believe. It does if you believe it does. I do. I believe. I do believe in magic. I do. I do. I think that's from the not Harry Potter, the Peter Pan live action. I think that's what that's from. Oh yeah, but I was gonna bring this up earlier and then I got distracted. Crazy. Crazy to keep me being distracted, but we're getting a new scary movie. We're getting a new scary movie. I think I remembered hearing about it. Like they announced it and then I never saw anything from it. But now we're getting a new scary movie. Ba-bum-bum. Is this song the previous song? It might have been. Planet of Wonder. Yes, it is. It was from Planet Robobot. And it was a GP dub of the first movie in the server. Problem is, wherever you can find the JP dub, wherever I can find the JP dub, it would not have subtitles, I believe. But that's it is. That's why I have the Nendroid, even though the Nendroid is like really big. It's really big. I've got the Kirby Nendroid and my Sakura Wars, Sakura's Kobu, both next to each other. We've got the pink mechs sticking together. I found out that the Wayne brothers have a good amount of their movies dubbed in Japanese, but White Chase is a... There's the same people?! Oh. Naruhodo. Naruhodo. Is it because they're weebs? Like, this seems like very American culture movies to bring into Japanese. Like, even I, as a kid, when I watched some of the movies, I didn't understand, like, half the references because I was too young. Like, I remember they brought up, like, the movie, like, Puri Tang or something like that. And I didn't understand. I still don't understand. Like, I know it's a movie, but... There is Peter Pan 2003. That must be it. There's a scene in one of the Peter Pan live action movies where they go... and they make everyone, like, confirm that they believe in magic, and so everyone is in unison, like, shouting, like, I do believe in magic! I do! I do! So that Tink comes back to life. Tinkerbell. Oh, my nose is leaking. Honestly, I've only ever seen the first Peter Pan and Hook. Like the animated? I feel like I have heard about the newer Peter Pan, but I didn't see it. But it's probably CG, so like crazy modern day CG where everything's like realistic lighting. That's no fun. That's no fun! Also, I don't think I've ever seen Hook. I feel like that's another reason why I never got into that one really big thing that had Hook references or like had the voice actor with Hook. I forget. That everyone was into in the 2000s, regardless of your age. Because I'd never seen Hook, so I didn't even have that connection. I think the first movie I'm able to recall that I watched in theaters was 2004 live-action Peter Pan. It wasn't very good. I think I fell asleep through it. But did you believe in fairies? Hook Watch when? Can you even watch it anywhere anymore? Probably Disney Plus. Do we think they're that nice that they would put stuff we like on there? If I believe licking wounds helps, then I believe in fairies. All right, that seems pretty fair. That seems pretty fair. Rufio is a Yoshiyuki Tomino character. Naruhodo, see now you have my interest. And now I feel like watching this movie. Boom, boom. No. I also want a dumb blind so I can believe in fairies. Yeah. What is it? Ferrario? Ferrario? Ferraris. We need Ferraris. It's on Prime? I'll have to see if it's on Prime in Japan. A lot of times things that are on Prime in America are in Japan. A lot of times, but not always. Wait, I don't think I properly thanked you, Guncannon, for the Prime sub. I got really excited about the number. Thank you! Thank you. Will you do another Apex Legends collab stream for the new Gundam skin? Is it limited time? Do I have to do it this month? Oh, that word work with March of the Mechas. I think this thing's dead. It starts on the 10th. And is Char the only free thing? So like then I would just have to look at all of the other mechas and just cry. What I've read, they are rare gacha. Oh yeah, no, they wouldn't actually give it to you. That's ridiculous. You can watch other skins beat you up. Sounds scary. I feel like most people used to play. I feel like a lot of people used to play Apex. It's only gone down like recently. I don't know why. Yeah, but everyone just stopped playing Apex. Everyone. It was like peak quarantine game. Yeah, it's like you either had that or you had Animal Crossing. Like those were the two genders at the time. You were either Animal Crossing or you were Apex. Choose one wisely. Now Okay, no, see, that's everyone. That's like everyone is human, and then you got your genders, right? Everyone was Among Us, and then you were Animal Crossing or Apex. But these are non-binary. We stand. Acceptable, completely acceptable. Sorry, guys. We're woke here. Doom Eternal, they did come out at the same time. But see, I feel like a lot of people I knew got both. That's the thing. A lot of people that I knew got both. They got Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing. So like it didn't feel like a one or the other kind of situation. I think it's something about like you're either a live service person or you're a I'm gonna play this game on my own. Like some people did some social aspects of Animal Crossing in that like they shared their island and stuff. Or like opened up their island for people to trade stuff, but I tried Animal Crossing, got bored and dropped out quickly. Did you not look up what the game was like? Minecraft, Stardew, and Terraria were always in rotation. Yeah, I don't know why. You'd think that I would like at least Stardew. I don't know, Stardew's too. It's got too many modern aspects for me. The thing I like about like Harvest Moon games is that it feels like it's in a time that's been lost to time. Whereas like Stardew Valley, like they have like internet. But it didn't grab me like the previous games. Oh, it couldn't be me. It could not be me. Nami, Harvest Moon. From Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life. I romance her. I remember I got her in like 3 days of having the game. I was like in a competition with my friends. I got Nami first. 3 IRL days of playing the game. I wed that woman. Except she's not my favorite. But like all my friends are like, oh, she's the hardest. She's the hardest character to get you to like her. So I was like, challenge accepted. She wasn't, they just didn't understand. They didn't understand what it's like to talk to smart girls. They didn't know what to do. You can't just show her anything, okay? That doesn't make her happy. You can't just show her produce. You gotta show her. You gotta show the smart girls cool things, okay? Like the stuff from archaeological digs. Chicks dig stuff from archaeological digs, okay, Dornians? Wait. Nice checking. You have to pay for an extra subscription. I hate that. Down with that. Down with that. There's only one game I play where you can marry Maria. Is it DS? Wait, Maria, like the piano girl? Wait, no, Maria. No shit, a different name. Florida! Oh, wait, the archaeological woman. Oh, wait, that's kind of cool. I didn't realize that was a possibility in any of them. Archaeologists dig stuff from archaeological digs. Yeah, she is kind of the best character in that game. That's kind of wrong that the only glasses character in the main game is a character you can't romance. Or not the main game, in the A Wonderful Life. You can't romance. That's very wrong. Thornians, it's very wrong. Oh. Held out hope for the remake would add something, but alas. Yeah, I guess they didn't want to acknowledge it. I'm okay with the yassification of Mustafa. I think it's the funniest thing. And the same issue with Room Factory series. A lot of my favorite women are unromanceable. Just your likes and Japan's likes are just not in tune. They just aren't in tune. It's a very loud song. I think we will get one of his arms done today. And we'll start his other arm. Yeah, I know I put a lot of hours into that game, into A Wonderful Life. And then for Animal Crossing New Horizons, I put in like 800 hours. Many hours. I saw Jet recently put up her island. She recorded her island and I was like, oh, wait, I can do that because then you can just block out the doxing. See, me getting doxed wouldn't be so bad because do you guys use your real names for stuff like that? You guys ever use your real names for stuff like in video games? I never. Even as a kid, I never put my real name. I like how talking to anybody doxes you. I mean, that's the thing though. It's even in, like, you don't even have to talk to people. Like, the characters will just like call out to you. They'll just call out to you and you'll be like, bro, that's my name. Misaki from Room Factory 5 not being a romance. So obviously it was a war crime. Was she cute? Did she have glasses? Not since I was 10, no, not since I was 12, right? Hello, Bobby from Whitaker Lane, 12. No, it's a game. You can be whatever you want, unless you think your name is pretty cool. See, that's the thing. I do think my name is pretty cool. I do think my name is pretty cool. I think my jellyfish name is pretty cool. But like, I I have such cooler ideas for names. Like what? How would it feel if I just, instead of having Fort Kimi, if we just had Tsukimi, right? Like, it's not the same. It's not the same. Yeah, so like, I wouldn't necessarily be wholly doxxed, but it would be doxing enough. Fort Kimi. And it's just the fort. What about a zucchini? What about a zucchini? I got 3 first names, so it's so over. Oh, same. Same. I got Tsukimi. I got B. Because that could stand for anything. That could be Bobby. Tsukimi Bobby Dorney. And then there's definitely people that have named themselves Dorney. I think I got this already. Although I can. Bobison. Bobison! I'm a high risk for dogs potentiality. This Haki is a weird animal widow mother. She's so pretty, but does she have glasses? That's the important part. Does she have glasses? I think that should be good. I can clean anything up if it isn't. It's time to build! Hi! I said Soran, good morning. I don't know if I said that, but just in case. Just in case. Clean that. I don't know what OST we're humming, but it was almost Nintendo 64. Let's see. Right now, what the heck is Caliber? The song before it was the intro to the Sonic Mega Collection, and currently, what is Cat Kitty Cat? Cat Kitty Cat. Calico soundtrack. I don't know what that is. I am unknown. The Apex Shore stuff is free if you actually play the game to get the collab credits! How many collab credits do you gotta get? Do you have to play more than one game? Are the collab credits also gotcha? You have to grant. Well, likelihood of playing this has gone down. There's no way they'd lock it behind 20 hours. I honestly don't get this because you gotta pay. Yeah. Or you like get the really rare skin that comes in the gacha. Like I like that it's basically all just aesthetic stuff for gacha, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna pay for it. I just think, yeah, Dornians, you should all reinstall Apex, so I can live vicariously through you. Please, thank you. Let me experience the joy of Apex Gundam through you, via pictures in Discord. Or stream it, Dornian. Stream it in Discord, and I'll watch you play. I'll watch you get destroyed by other people who have paid for the skins. That's how you do it. Oh god, I really dislike battle royales. Oh my god, this guy hates battle royale, the original novel. I can't believe it. So grab him! Get him! His wing. Nobody's surprised. We went from ultra tactical card skins to Overwatch to this, so I think we're finally on the right track. Heck yeah. Also, Clap Boys, good morning. Welcome in. She has no confidence in us. It's more like, it's not that I have confidence or not. I just don't. I don't expect any of you to buy the skins. I assume that other people that you'll be fighting will have the skins.
Yo, buddy. Still alive.
Dornian game night win. You guys should have an Apex night for like midday, because I think most Dornians are in the American times. In the North and South American times, so it'd be like midday for me. You guys should do it. Is this right? This feels wrong. It is wrong. Okay. Oh wait, no. I guess it's right in the sense that okay, it's fine. Trevor is dead side. Sparrow is I don't even know who these characters are. Who are these people? I feel like I knew a little bit about it when I first started VTubing, because like everyone was playing it, right? Like that used to be the VTuber game. Oh, how times have changed. Heck, which way does this go? Why is it not going in anywhere? Okay. See, this is kind of funny because we just put in a white band. Like this part feels really useless on this color design, because it's like, why am I just putting like a white band? Why isn't this just one piece? Because on the original it's a white band on red. And they're obviously not gonna redo the layout because that'd be really dumb. So you just have to put white on white.
Oh, half times have changed since I first subbed.
So many months since you first subbed. Thank you for 35. That's a lot. That's a lot. I hope you enjoy many more. Or at least one more. Paid for one more, so at least enjoy that. So we got that. Wait, what do I need? Why do I feel like I don't have the piece I need? Did I cut off? Uh-oh. No, okay, that's that part. Okay, so I'm looking for a different part. Did I not cut out the piece I need? Is that C2? Is it even C? Yes. Oh, wait, C234. I didn't cut it out! Awesome. For a second, I thought I'd accidentally cut, like, the part incorrectly. But no, I just didn't cut it out at all. I was on 7th streak! He's streaking over here! Just be sure that you stop streaking when you go out in public. Or, like more public than here. Yeah, cause you found out about me from from Daifuku, which is hilarious that we're talking about Apex. Good morning, 16. He's playing Super Robot Wars 30, and now we're here. And I'm playing Super Robot Wars Y. Not like right now, though. Not at this exact moment. Did Catalyst get one? As far as the first trailer shows, no. Wait, it's Catalyst. There's too many characters now. Did they do the like League of Legends things and just keep adding in like characters? So now there's just tons and tons of characters that I won't know. And that's really rude of them to not think about me, the person who doesn't play the game. How dare they? How dare they? How dare they? Ooh. I believe I stumbled across you. From someone else I watch who read into your streams. I don't remember who though. Whoever they are, they're a cool person. I've read here a few times. Yeah, I think that's where a lot of people, like a lot of the OGs found me from, Wishar. I think a lot of people thought that we were friends beforehand. We were not. We met through VTubing. We met through VTubing. The first DM that she ever sent me was, "Hi, can I kidnap you?" Like I knew about her because she was like big. She was big in the VTubing sphere, and I was like, "Yes, ma'am." What? Yeah. Yeah, this is just the kind of person Char is. My first stream I showed up to was who off the schedule was discussed the answers. What a stream. What a stream to come to. I have no context. Still think that Tsukimi is first. I mean, you're not that far off. She is Hoshino Char, and she is extremely Char-asable coded. Like, she's just femme version of Char. Crept into the DMs to call you mommy. I feel like she at least held off for that. She at the very least held off for that. I knew Char because I had a friend who was part of Tsunderia. Yeah, long lost Tsunderia. This is like ancient. This is ancient VTuber lore. Tsunderia no longer exists. Most of the Tsunderia talents have gone elsewhere. They're making it big elsewhere. At least they get to keep their models, yeah. Yeah, because they're not evil corporations like all the newer ones. Alright, let's see. I did all that. Okay, so we can go to the next phase. First time I've heard about Char. She doesn't really stream much anymore. She's off having adventures, shucking oysters, and what else is it? She's cooking? She's basically cooking a lot. Which, like, if that's not the life, I don't know what is. Wait, where is this going? Where's everything going in this? Let her cook! This? Aha! Wait. That doesn't seem right. Why is this supposed to... Okay, wait. Oh! Maybe I understand. Okay, where's here? There we go! Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Char-asable was a middle-aged man who may have been like a friend to me. What are you at? The Char is a friend! Char is a friend. Why can't it? There we go. Charbo was talking about Mommy Taylorless. I don't know what happened. A different Char. Yeah, it might be a different Char. It has been a very long time. Since Hoshino Char streamed on Twitch, at least. Twitch, YouTube. Open up a Gunplus door with that backlog. I don't know if she's been even building recently. I haven't been paying attention. Do you think at some point the MSB they thought about a Guncannon light type for gem was a thing? Possibly? I haven't seen all of the MSB stuff and there's like a ton. Maybe? Okay, so it looks like this. How goes Guncannon? It goes great. It's a good build the first time. And it's a good build now. I'm usually going way slower since I don't have pieces cut out like I did the first time we built it. My backlog is not your pick up and pull Gunpla store. Okay, but what if it took up the entirety of your garage? And where'd it be? And to be fair, whenever I go visit Char, she gives me Gunpla. So what does she mean by this, Thornians? What does she mean by this? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so I do this. We got this boy. Never seen the Guncannon G. This is it. They got the cannon. It's called Guncannon. Local gunpla dealer. She's not allowed to be though. Or else her neighbors will call on her. Wait. This goes this way? Or it doesn't? It has to go this way. And then I can make this look better. It's lighter, but it shoots very hard. Exactly. Actually, I got to the Lala part in the Tomino's novelization of Gundam. It's so funny. It's so funny because the first time that Amuro ever meets Lala in the novelization, she just starts new type talking to him, and like he just sees her. He sees her for a second, and then all of a sudden she's just new type talking to him. She's like, "You're too late! You're too late! How could you show up now?" And he's like, "What are you? Who are you? What are you talking about?" What is going on? She's like, "It's too late." He's like, "Sis, calm down. What are you talking about?" Is there a novel about Lala and Amuro? There's one about Lala that goes like a little bit more into her backstory. I've never read it though. Yeah, finally she does start like talking, like making sense, and she's like, "I thought the person I was supposed to love was Char, but it's wrong. I was wrong. It's you." He's like, "That's not very new type of you." It's the funniest thing. He's like, wait, that doesn't seem like something a new type would do." She just pouts for a second. Like, this is supposed to be an incredibly emotional scene, but it's so funny that like she's like basically lamenting the fact that she incorrectly guessed that Char was her real love. And now she's fallen for him, but now that Amuro has shown up, she realizes that the new type powers are with Amuro, and she chose incorrectly. And he's like, "And you call yourself a new type?" It's so funny. It's so funny. And I mean, it is pretty mysterious. I am retelling this in a far more comical way. But it's like, because they basically, it's the, because in the anime you meet Lala, and it's like it's at the, what is it, there's a time where they're in the car, there's a time at the lakeside like villa, and then there's the time when they're in space and they do like the crazy new type thing. Basically, instead, the first time is the crazy new type thing. Like, it doesn't have the same it doesn't have the same outcome as in the anime because it's their first time. But it's still like, wait. Wait a second. We're doing crazy new type things already? The voice in my head is calling me pretty. My head calling me pretty was wrong. I fumbled the bag! Yes, I did that. And then we put these on. Yeah, the novel has him meeting her at the end of the first... At the back end of the first novel. Like, we lose a character. We haven't gone to Earth yet. It's crazy how different the novelizations are from the anime. Wait, what is this connecting to? Oh, right here. Wait, how does this... Okay, wait, no, I need to do something else. Here we go, I gotta do this first. Bam, bam, bam. And this fits in the here. Now ending is wild. Both have certain characters go out no type spirit bomb. I gotta see when in relationship, like time wise, they told me to write the novels versus when did he write Idiarn? Seen the chapters where they do the training exercise in the first novel prepped me for how different it was. Yeah, the first chapter I feel like you're instantly like, wait, what do you mean? Like all of them are trained pilots, like they're training pilots. That's like the first chapter. It's not like, oh, we're infiltrating into the Gundam or into Side 7. It's like, all right, so here's Amuro and his friends and they're all training on White Base as they head to Side 7. You're like, huh? What's going on? So this was here. And this was after the shows, but before the movies popped off. Okay, so yeah, that's way before Idion. Says he regrets some of the choices he made because I thought it wouldn't continue. I really gotta question how many creators wouldn't go back and change their own thing. Sure you didn't regret the Sayla locket incident. Ooh, wow, you can really see that. Okay, what? Or there's a giant stress mark that you can see. I didn't think you would be able to see it, but you can totally see it. Well, I just have to ignore it for now. Oh yeah, this definitely needs stickers. I don't know, for some reason, like, the red and white looks fine. Maybe it's just because that's that singular strip of white do some heavy pulling. I guess I also did put this sticker on. Let's see. An arm. Side by side. The white band is the funniest thing to me. I wonder why they didn't make it a different color, but I guess, yeah, I guess because it's from the originally white runner, so they didn't have any reason to change it otherwise. No. I think that sticker, having a sticker here will help, because this is it's very plain right now. Like, it doesn't feel as plain on this because we got the white strip and then this sticker, but I feel like even with this sticker, we'll still need more. It's too plain right now. It's too plain. What's these in novelizations? Man, what about for the barrel? Huh? A novelization for the barrel might boost the barrel? What's the barrel? Is that another novel? No panel lining. There's not much to panel line. Actually, there's nothing to panel line. Like this is about the only thing you can panel line. Everything else is just cracks from different pieces, which wouldn't look very good panel line. This isn't very like panel liney kind of kit. Maybe on the legs you can panel line, but there's not much really. You can panel line here. Yeah, they don't have like a ton of crevices to really put panel lines in. I don't think that would do much. Where the Barrel is a magazine adaptation of the novel stuff. Huh. Interesting. Right, let's cut out the pieces. Wait, let's put the sticker on. We might as well. Oh, but where's party? Ah, here we go. So that is 10. Can definitely come out of G-Quack's redesign easier off than the Gundam. I don't personally. I'm not like a huge fan of the like the white Gundam and the red Gundam. I don't really like their designs all that much. In G-Quacks, they weren't really my thing. But that's why I didn't buy them. That's why I just bought G-Quacks and G-Foid. G-Quacks and G-Foid! Because I liked those designs. It was mainly the face for me. The design itself doesn't bother me, but it's the face. The face I don't like too much. Of the white Gundam and red Gundam. They just look kind of odd to me. fears the bug eyes. It kind of just looks like a sunken in skull to me. Like it looks very prototypey, which I guess is the point. Does it even have bug eyes? Aren't the eyes like pretty normal size compared to the rest of it? Let's see, what sticker is that? Eight. Stay. Anna said is intended to be skull, like similar to Requiem being skeleton. Like, yeah, see, like if it's intended, then they got the perfect result, and I just simply don't like it. Too bad 01 Gundam got styled on Baichar. Too bad! It's dead those. It's done those. He was not long for this world. The jam from Requiem does the look up. It's so funny. It's like, Tara, what are you doing there? Hello? Still coping for that G-Cracks gun tank kit. They'll announce it any day. Surely. Surely. Like, okay, Hathaway's done. Do we have any other Gundam stuff coming up? Do we have anything lined up for Gundam right now? Are we waiting for anything? Gundam, but that's not like I'm talking like, have they announced, like, we don't have any like animes or OVAs or movies like that we're waiting for, right? Like, we're kind of, there's nothing that's been announced. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. We have nothing. What is Bandai cooking? What is, should we be afraid? Like, are they just gonna come out with something? Yeah, it's like, it's a true drought because we've got even nothing that we're waiting on. Sponsoring some new RPG thing on the game front, so that's where the focus is. But that's a completely different division. That's the Bandai Gaming division. Sunrise is its own thing. Better chances of HG, UC, ZZ, MS. I'll believe it. I'll believe it. The RPG thing. Wait, do you mean the like tabletop game? Yeah, it's just collabs. We've got this Gundam collab. They keep putting out like cafe collab stuff. I kind of want to. They announced a cafe collab for G-Cracks, and I kind of want to go. 35, 36.
Welcome to the White House.
Leroy, good darling, welcome in. New game, actually new cover, but Assemble is also getting a lot of announcements. Oh, a new game. I hope it's not a mashup game. Probably is if it's a RPG. And there's so much to ask for a new game that just like is of a singular story that's not 17,000 stories mashed up. Bandai, please stop mashing all of the Gundam stuff. I guess we did get C. We got the C game, but that was a remake of a previous one, right? Can we get any of the UC PS2 games remade, please? Can I ask for that? Can we get any of the UC PS2 games on Steam? That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool, Bandai. I don't ask for much, Bandai. I ask for a lot, actually. But I don't ask for much. Just this one thing. Pretty please. From Soft Unicorn game remastered, maybe. I'll take it. I'll take anything. I would also accept, but it probably wouldn't get through any of the Another Century's episode games. Can we get those, Bandai? Can we get those translated? Oh, we gotta find all the A's. What happens if we have 1 million one-year war? Heck yeah. Look, I'm not a one-year war hater. I love UC. Everybody hates more one-year war stories because they're like, how much can we fit into this one-year war? But it's like, if you just think of it that they're all in separate universes, then you don't have to worry about trying to fit it all into one. So bam, easy. Bam. Another one-year war. Origin and Thunderbolt being alt 1 year wars. What if all of them are? What if all of them are alt 1 year wars? Who's to say what is canon and what is not? Just put something during the Griff's conflict or the first Neo-Zeon war, please. Anything! I just want, like, I wouldn't even mind. I just want solo, single player Gundam game focused on one universe, one like character story. That's all. That's all. But Bandai's too afraid that it's going to minimize sales if they don't put in every single IP, every single Gundam IP. I think there's an eyelash stuck in my eye, and it wants out. What is those? There's one other A. I thought. No? I think I was Chico. Open world G-Quacks game where you fight in arena. No, if they made a G-Quacks game, they would absolutely make it online so that you can fight in the arena against other people. 1000%. Wait, don't give me one. It's C1? C1 and 2. You're gonna take another Gundam Musou. If they're gonna keep making crossover games, that would be interesting. I feel like with all the crossover games, like the story really isn't the point of them, and I like story. I like story. Like at least Another Century's episode, they went the Super Robot Wars route, and they did kind of actually give us a story. They did kind of give us a story, but like what is it? The SD game that was hanging on by a thread for the story. Like they always
Devil
have
Donny, I'm
one.
Mikoron
They always
here.
have one.
In true Bandai fashion, the Quacks game will ignore the totally game-ready premise and instead make it a hero shooter full of microtransactions.
Probably. Probably. SD Battle Alliance was alright. The MG Gas Road was cool. See, I think for me, I only like just having a unit in a game isn't exciting enough for me. I need more. I need more. Battle Alliance, yeah. I mean, that's like, we finished a lot of games here. And that's one of the ones we did not finish. Cause there's nothing pulling me to continue to play it. You got that? You got that? 20. Probably 16. 16, 17. American companies, when they want to do a Gundam collab, what if Heroes should? Wasn't really pulled into it either because the combat loop doesn't seem too engaging. It was a lot of, it's like you dropped into an area that's like a linear area and you just attack, and then in some of the areas there would be a big boy at the end. If anything, the funnest part about the Battle Alliance, the SD Battle Alliance, was all of the interactions between the two characters. Bless the people who went and like checked every single pairing, to see who, like what everybody said to each other. That was good. That was very good. Yeah, the cutscenes. Yeah, Code Fairy's the GOAT. Code Fairy is the GOAT. Like, of all the Gundam games that we have played so far, I think Code Fairy and... how probably Code Fairy just because of its comprehensive, like, actual story. And then Gundam versus Zeta Gundam. Because it does follow a story, but then you get to change the story. That's pretty sick. Howdy do? Howdy do? There are many other Tournaments, there are many other Gundam games that have stories, comprehensive stories, exactly like I'm talking about. It's all the PS2 games. All of them. All of them. Gundam versus Zeta Gundam were so cool eras. They need to bring back. They need Gundam versus D-Quacks. And it would be insane. All of those at the end, at the very last episode of D-Quacks where they showed all of the different variations of Char. Can you imagine if you got to go through all of those scenarios as a gameplay aspect? Oh my gosh, it'd be so funny. It would be so funny. And then, like, it would... Char dies every time. Char can live sometimes. Char can live sometimes. But, like, then it can do the cool thing. It's like, you know, you're playing as the G-Quacks unit, and then it's like, oh, you've hit a moment. You have to go back. You have to go back. And it, like, moves the whole timeline to back to the 1 year war. Just like it did when we were playing Zeta versus... Or Gundam versus Zeta Gundam. It'd be so cool. It'd be so cool. The gameplay is like Wario Land. Char Big Sam immediately becomes the Shadow of the Colossus. This fight would be so good. Char 9 can be the intro stage, like how you kill Sister. It's like, is this truly the ending? Or can we reach somewhere else? Is there another ending that we can reach? God, it'd be so good. Bandai, hire me, but don't. I don't want to work at Bandai. I don't want to have to stay late. I don't want to have to stay late. No, thank you. Please don't. Okay, let's see. This is C1. Where are the C1? 23. Shuji's a time cop. Shuji's a time cop! But see, that's... The game can expand upon Shuji. The game can expand upon Shuji. Like, I don't remember. I feel like I did understand sort of what Shuji was supposed to be, but I would have to revisit the episode so I can make sure that, like, my thoughts are actually coherent. But, like, the game could expand upon it. I know the G-Quacks was destroyed, but maybe the G-Quacks was the friends we made along the way. Is the girlfriend she made along the way? You stand a bike, Reed? I would be down for Shuji G-Quacks game. You get to play all of them. You could play Machu. See, it'd be so good too because then you have like you could play as Machu. You could play as Nya. Like they have their two. They've already separated in the show their two timelines, and so then you can play those timelines in the game, and then you can play Shuji as well for some reason. Like you could play when he was just fighting on his own kind of thing. You're just on foot out of the mobile suit too. That would be the side quest. There would be a gyoza making game with the trio. If you play as Shuji in one of the lines, yes. Then you fight against... You can get an ending as Shuji where you successfully off Lala. As a giant Ganda. Guys, the game is literally writing itself. We got 19. I got 23. I know Amuro got the Amakisa again, the G-Quack's version of Amuro. Yes, see, we can they can make up whatever they wanted, whatever nonsense they wanted about what happened to Amuro. Like, imagine the stuff they do for Dragon Ball games for Gundam. Oh, it'd be so great. It'd be so good. Yeah, wait, you know who I should hire? You know, let's hire CyberConnect 2 to make this game. Bandai, can you hire CyberConnect 2 to make this sick game, please? Thank you. Yes, sounds great. Give them money. Can we give them money? Let's give them money. I love what if scenarios. I do too. I do too. Love them. Who wrote this game? It's a genius! Also been Tsukimi, Beast, Dorni, and the Dornians. Man, it's Sasuga. Sasuga. What is this song? Hataraki UFO? From the hit game Hataraki UFO? Wait, what is it actually from? Oh yeah, it's the restaurant theme for part-time UFO. You're a UFO. You're a UFO. You're just a UFO that's working. I think it's like a funny crane game. What if Amuro ate frog sandwiches? The whole game, the whole timeline would change. Those were some damn good sandwiches, Dornians. He would have gained all of his, like, his senses back. C1, I'm still looking for C1. Got 13. And 11 and 17. Oh, okay, we're in a cold cut sandwich. I still want one. But buying bread and cold cut stuff is so expensive. Wait. Perfect song to chill. I think we are on like a chiller mix for video games. We just vibing today, don't we? And then let's see twos. Boop, 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 boop. We will not get to cleaning these today, but we can do that next week. What if Amuro was more like Char? What if Amuro settled with Sayla? What if Amuro was into Kira Kira from the start? What if? These can all be addressed in Gundam versus G-Quacks. Gundam G-Quack? Yeah. And 29. Although I do feel like it's hard for Amuro to get to Char's level because, you know, Char actually has a crazy tragic past. Amuro Guncannon does have a very sad past, but it's kind of like, you know, your average sad. It's not like I'm from a royal family and my dad was assassinated and my whole family or my whole bloodline was sought after because they didn't want us to take up the throne. Like, it's not that kind of. It's not the same. It's not the same as my parents divorced and my dad ignores me. Casual sadness versus competitive sadness. Exactly. Boom, 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 boom. Like, I feel like Amuro is definitely... Amuro, hilariously, is far more relatable in that sense. My parents divorced, and I live with my dad, but he doesn't really like me anymore. My dad's always at work. He's just a boy. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. He's not poor, though. He's definitely not poor. Okay, we want this hand. I'm just gonna have one open hand. Let's see, Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam with modern contemporary controls. Yeah, they would have to update the gameplay a little bit. But like the base idea would totally work. I need... Where's my box? Where it is? I don't know if GBO2 controls will work because majority of it takes place in space, and I don't think GBO is GBO2 controls in space that good? Like, it has space, but I feel like the space fights were always really wonky. What is in there? Oh, that's from... That's from the Mandara. Mandara Gundam! Nope, fell off. Yeah, they'd have to. I feel like they would have to find like an in between. They'd have to find like controls that are in between GBO2 and Gundam Breaker 4. Because I feel like Gundam Breaker 4 was a little bit too like zippy. It's just it was a point for the game. Like, you're supposed to be like pretty zippy. Whereas GBO2 is like a lot more weighted. They would need to get sort of like the nice in between for those two. Like a first-person Gundam shooter game. I forgot the name of that arcade. First person? Oh, the ball, like the one that's in that giant ball. I don't. Yeah, does that even have a name? It probably does. Gundam Evo? No, I think he's talking about the arcade system. To where it's like you get into like a giant bubble and you actually like fight against other people. That's what I think. Armored Core 6 controls. Surely, do you want to anger the Armored Core 6 community, or the Armored Core community? Not the Armored Core 6. The Armored Core 6 community would gladly welcome this, but the rest of the Armored Core community. Dreamcast and Saturn games are super sim-like, where you move from the cockpit. Yeah, I do remember looking at those. I do remember looking at those. Okay, there we go. Numbers of State of Gundam on PS2 was designed to be clunky, kind of sim-like experience that GBO2 has minus the countering and intent that actually changes pace gameplay. That's why I say it's gotta be like an in-between. Like, it can't be... I think it should be slightly snappier, but it shouldn't be super snappy, where you lose, like, all semblance of weight. I keep forgetting that the Rick Dum Dum is a stopgap moe. Stopgap? Gundam PS1 game was in the cockpit view. I'd have to check. We just need another ace. Yeah, another ace combat. I'm kidding. Another Sentry. We don't need another one. We just need to bring the current ones to English. We need to bring 1, 2, and 3 to English. And then we'll be good. Come on, it's not that hard. Give us English and on PC. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's not too much. It's not too much to ask for. Surely. And 4? I thought... Wait, which one got English release? Wasn't there one that got an English release? But then everyone hated it? Am I wrong? Is my information incorrect? For Breaker for another Centuries episode. I already made my bed coat today, you guys. It's so bright. Oh, English release? Not even... Oh, okay, then yes, bring 4 as well. 4 can come too. 4 is allowed. 4 Murasame. Yes, yes, she is allowed. Wait, where is she? Hold on. And here's mine. I'm gonna need to build. I own not a single kit from Zeta. I do not own a single kit from Zeta, and I feel like I need to change that. I don't. I was like, oh yeah, I'll put these two next to... Wait. What would you get? That's the thing. I don't know. Hilarious. I guess Zeta has never been like my favorite Gundam. It's everybody, like, it's a lot of people's favorite Gundams. I have nothing against it, but like... Oh wait, no, wait, you're right. Wait, no. I've never had the original Keyblade. I take that back. I only had the... Build Divers version. I'm so dumb. I'm so... How have I done this, Thornians? Keyblade would be a good one. Keyblade would be a good one. I was like, I built a Keyblade, and then I remembered, no, I haven't. I built the Keyblade that was from Build Divers. You know, for some reason, just like none of, like, I like the kits from Zeta, but it's not like enough to where I'd ever, like, before I was doing VTubing, to where I ever wanted to buy them and build them. Get the Keyblades, like, I don't want it. The Psycho Gundam would be huge! It'd be way too big. I can't do it. But for the funny, I don't even have space for the Mazinger Infinity rebuild. He's actually sitting in a chair next to my bed. He just sits in a chair with some plushies behind him. He's just too big. But you know who you could pick up? I would. Should I get the RG Zeta? Should I build him? Is it time? Should we do the funny build? If I had gotten Jared in this, I would have absolutely built the bound dog. The pink bound dog. Oh, doggy dog. Absolutely. I'm still shocked at the characters I got. And then, like, afterwards, I went online to see, like, other people's polls. And, like, one person that wanted Camille, she pulled, like, 10 of them, and she didn't get Camille at all. Insane. Insane. I got the 2 good girls. Wait until they do the UC88 version of the HD UC Zeta on P-bandai? I don't think they announced that. Keep me out here with the god pose. I am. I feel like I could never do it again. Come on, good? Yeah. She's a good girl. Just because she's committed war crimes doesn't mean she's a bad girl. But it's an old one from a couple of years ago. Huh. I will look. I will look. Yeah. Wow. Sama. Wow. 4. They're so happy. Alright. They will now watch over the terrified. It's just like, wait, what's happening? But you know, although I guess Sayla's in here. Sayla's in here, so maybe she can make friends. She can make friends with these girls. It's just a pile of girls, Dornians. Dun. She's coming for because you know what? That you might actually be onto something. You might actually be onto something. Amon is a terrible person I would follow until my dying breath. Mashmer, is that you? Marshmallow? Where's your rose when you're flowing purple hair? Marshmallow Man from Double Zeta, is that you? Anyways, Dormans, I do have work today, unfortunately. It is all to count, I believe it. I believe it. We will continue next week. We'll probably get the arm done. I'll see if I can try and prep pieces. I give no promise. I give no promise at all. This is I have this. This is Zeta Gundam coded Dornians. I have all of the Zeta Riz with none of the Zeta kits. That's how I fly. That's how Tsukimi B Dorny flies, Dornians. Let's see. Where can we go? How long has this person been going? Oh! Wait, they're done. Never mind. I went to go check to see someone, and then it just takes me to their dead. It just takes me to their dead stream because they finished. Apparently, well, it's a good thing we didn't try and raid them. But you even have the Zeta Mark II sweater, don't you? I have a Zeta green sweater that has Ba on the front and then a bunch of Haros on the back. Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? Where am I going? Where am I going? Alright, let's go here. This is a safe bet. Oh, blah blah. I really should put on streams around this time just to find people that I don't see a lot of the time. So, Adornians, thank you everybody for stopping by. We'll continue with Sayla's Light Guncannon next week. For the rest of this week and for the rest of the month, we will be very much mecha-ing. We've got Moderoid Chamber tomorrow. We'll be adding more decals. I think tomorrow will be the last day of water decals. I'm gonna try and get like the big water decals done on him tomorrow. And then over on YouTube, we will have the day after that we will have Heaven Will Be Mine. We're gonna be starting Heaven Will Be Mine. And then this weekend we've got more Armored Core PP or Project Phantasm and then Super Robot or Zwei. So, Thornians, until next time, wherever it will be, whenever it will be, if it will be, until then, let's gimme.